Good afternoon, friends. This is Hugh Conover back again with Personally It's Off the Record. Music, songs, and informal glimpses into the lives of your favorite musical personalities. Today we have with us a man who has as much right as anybody in the world to that much-kicked-around title, King of Swing. But he's quite content to be known simply by his own name, Thomas Fats Waller, keyboard artist extraordinary and a real big-league entertainer. Good afternoon, Fats.
Good afternoon, Hugh. Oh, my.
How you feeling this afternoon?
Oh, well, if I felt any better, I'd be ashamed of myself.
You're fooling around with that piano there. Do you think you could express in music how you feel?
Yeah, just like this. Look here. Yes, how's that best sound?
Oh, we get the idea perfectly. Well, Fats, we're certainly glad to have you back in New York with us. How are things doing down there at the Greenwich Village Inn, where you have that new show called The Village Follies?
We're doing just fine, Hugh, playing to all the best people.
Is that so?
Yes, indeed. Soon as they walk through the door, they become the best people, as far as we're concerned.
How long do you think you'll be staying around our little city, Fats?
Oh, about 3 more weeks.
Do you have any moving picture deals lined up for the near future?
Mm-hmm, yes. In a few weeks, I am going back to California.
Uh-huh. Of course, I saw your last picture, Stormy Weather, and it's hardly necessary to say that I thought it was a really great show. How long did it take you to make it?
Well, let's see. 1 day, 2 day, 3, 4, 5, 6... about a couple of weeks.
Of course, one of the highlights of Stormy Weather was your singing of your own song, Ain't Misbehavin'. I don't expect we could coax you to do an encore on that number for us this afternoon, could we?
Now, Hugh, you know I don't need any coaxing. All you got to do is give me air, and I'll fit it, one way or another. Yes, yes, yes. Glamour music, you know. No one to talk with all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the elevation on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you and you, especially you, yes. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. For you, yes, you, all my love for you, find you, yeah.
Ah, boy, you can't dent that, which is to say it was solid, Fats.
Thank you.
You know, people have been hearing you on the radio and seeing you in pictures for so long, I think they'd like to know how and when and where you got started as an entertainer. In fact, I think we might take a brief tour through your entire life.
Oh, must I do that all over again? It was tough enough the first time.
No, Fats. What I mean, we'll conduct an investigation into how you got where you are.
Well, my sins have found me out.
Nah, this won't be that kind of an interview. For instance, where were you born?
I was born in Harlem, kicking and screaming. I've quit that kicking, but I'm still screaming.
Fats, if you're referring to your singing, you're doing yourself a great injustice.
Well, let us just say then moaning and groaning.
Well, tell us, when did you make your first professional appearance?
When I was approximately 14. That's a good word, that approximately. I like that. I took a job playing in a theater, and that was when I first got into trouble.
Huh? How come?
Well, my father was a minister, and he had no use for theaters. He came there and took hold of me and said, son, you come on home out of this den of iniquity.
And I presume you went.
You presume? But very definitely.
But, of course, that didn't kill your interest in show business, did it?
No, I kept right on playing the piano and organ and writing songs. Some of the songs even got published. And finally, I got around to writing the music for a show called Hot Chocolate.
Ah, theater goers remember that, Fats. Let's see, what were some of the songs from it?
Oh, Ain't Misbehavin', Black and Blue, Sweet Savannah Sue, Little Dixie Cinderella. Why go through all that? Oh, forget it.
A whole flock of them.
Oh, a gang of them.
Well, then, of course, you did vaudeville work, had your own band, toured Europe, played a couple of concerts in Carnegie Hall, got into radio, went into the movies, wrote the music for another Broadway show, and finally hung out your sign at the Greenwich Village Inn.
My life in a nutshell.
Well, let's say a word or two about that latest show you supplied the songs for, since it's still running on Broadway and doing mighty fine.
Are we allowed to mention its title?
No, we'll do better than that, Fats. Its title is Early to Bed. It's playing at the Broadhurst, and it stars, among others, Richard Calmer and Mary Small, both of whom we had on this same program just last week. And Mary sang one of the great song hits from the show, There's a Man in My Life. But we'd sure like to hear the composer himself render that little ditty, Mr. Waller.
The composer will attempt to oblige Mr. Conover. Here it is. Responsible for the kind of a life I lead. She's the talk of my heart when thoughts of her start. I find myself a tremble like a wind-blown reed. You know a reed, that's what they use in saxophones. To one who's never met her, this might seem extreme. Yet her charm still makes me lay me down and dream. Every song in my soul, each plan in my life has one unattainable goal. That gal in my life, my, that gal in my life, yeah.
Ah, very fine going, Fats Waller. No, for my dough, you could keep on giving out like that till the tube's burned out in the transmitter. But I'd like to say a few words about the Third War Loan.
Say on, Brother Conover. I should like to express an opinion or two myself on that subject.
Well, you know, Fats, in addition to helping stage bond rallies all over town, WABC is accepting orders for bonds over the phone.
And that's a wonderful idea. You know, sometimes people with money to buy a bond don't happen to be going any place where bonds are sold, like the bank or the post office, for instance. So it's very nice to know that all they have to do is pick up the telephone.
Yeah, pick up the phone and call our special bond number, circle 64343.
Now I know why telephones were invented. They do a lot of mean things to you. They wake you up in the morning, put bill collectors on your trail. But today, the telephone is helping people buy bonds. You people out there with some extra bucks in your kick, you're not holding out on Uncle Sam, are you? He needs that money to fight this war, and he'll give you back $4 for every 3 you invest. Puck up your brow and do a little thinking, won't you? Huh? Ain't there some way you can find the money for another bond? I'm betting there is. And I'll tell you what, if you'll get on the phone right after this broadcast and call your order in here to WABC, I'll be mighty happy to answer you myself and tell you, great going, pal.
That a boy, Fats Waller. And as an added dividend to the folks before you get over there to the phone, how'd you like to sing them another of your great hit songs? Honeysuckle Rose.
The pleasure is all mine, old dear. It is. Every honeybee feels jealousy when they see you out with me. Don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. When you pass my flowers room side, I know the reason why. You must sweet her, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. I don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. So sweet when stirred up, take the sips from your lips. The honey belly drips. Confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose, yeah. Ah, yeah. Say I don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. So sweet when stirred up, take sips from your lips. Or the honey belly drips. Confection, goodness knows. Honey, suckle rose, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Fats Waller. And remember, folks, Fats Waller himself will be waiting at the phone to take your bond orders. Call him at Circle 6 4343. And now here's a special announcement for theater goers. It's laughs, songs, girls, and gorgeous spectacle. It's Wintertime, the grand new 20th Century Fox musical hit starring the one and only Sonia Haney with a grand supporting cast that includes the famous Woody Herman and his band, Jack Oakey, Cesar Romero, and Carol Landis. Wintertime opens next Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. at the Roxy Theater. Wintertime is one of the grandest pictures scintillating Sonia Haney has ever made. Skating, romancing, dancing, Sonia is at her top-notch best in this happy hit. And just wait until you get a load of those Robin and Brown songs as played by Woody Herman and his wonderful band. Yes, Wintertime is fun for everyone. But that's not all the good news about the great show starting Wednesday morning at 10:30 at the Roxy Theater. On the stage in person, in another Talk of the Town stage reviews, will be Bert Lahr plus Lucille Manners, radio's lovely singing star, plus Paul Hackon and Patricia Bowman and other big acts. Yes, for tops in entertainment, be sure to see Sonia Haney in Wintertime with Woody Herman and his orchestra. Remember, it starts Wednesday morning at 10:30 at the Roxy Theater. And don't forget, friends, Fats Waller is waiting at the phone here in the studio. Call Circle 6 4343 to take your bond orders. We'll be back again tomorrow at this very same time. Until then, this is Hugh Conover wishing you all good afternoon. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.